Alright, so what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now I'm recording this just before Season 5 launches and we just had some huge information about Modern Warfare 3 specifically. You guys have probably seen the title already. Basically, Modern Warfare 3 is going to be coming to Game Pass as of today when this video is going out. I think it's supposed to be basically bundled alongside Season 5 and Modern Warfare 3. But this is huge news because this is something that's been talked about basically ever since the Microsoft and Activision acquisition has been going on. I mean, basically since Microsoft have been trying to acquire Activision, we've been talking about the possibility of COD games coming to Game Pass, and it looks like that's starting with Modern Warfare 3, the most recent COD game. Obviously, we knew as well about Black Ops 6 launching on Game Pass, which is also huge information, but this is a huge step forward because this means at some point, I think in between now and Black Ops 6, we'll be seeing all of the COD titles on Game Pass, which I'm personally really excited for, which will basically mean that all the previous games servers will be populated with people now. I mean, basically, most of the people who have Xboxes have Game Pass because they made it where you can't have Xbox Live without Game Pass now. It's just sort of bundled with Game Pass. So that basically means every single person with an Xbox is going to be able to play the old CODs, which should hopefully mean that all the old servers will be filled with people, which if that's true, I cannot wait for them to come to Game Pass because it'll be so much fun. It will basically be like the old days of COD where you could actually play those games with a populated server. The only thing with some games like Black Ops 2 is probably the hacks, but I don't know, I guess that's unavoidable, isn't it? So yeah, that's basically all the news that we have to talk about for today. Modern Warfare 3, as of this video going out, will be available on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, you can install Modern Warfare 3, which is very cool. I think at the moment, it doesn't really have any effect on this game as a whole, but it basically just means we're even closer now to having the old COD games on Game Pass, which is the main thing I'm looking forward to, because like I said, I want to play those old games like we used to be able to with full lobbies and not just TDM as well. Like we can play Domination, Infected, and this is a huge step forward. So although, again, technically we did have Black Ops 6 coming on Game Pass already, so this isn't like the first thing we've heard about it, but it's still really exciting to see they're putting these games on Game. He just got a quad for you, the Semtex. What the fuck? This gun is so bad, man. I'm trying to level it up because there's a dual-wheeled aftermarket part coming with Season 5, but it's so ass. I don't know if you guys saw my video with it when it first came out. It's not... I don't know if it's even been buffed, to be honest, but it feels just as shit as when I first used it. Look at this guy. Get down. I mean, I have played a decent amount with it, and it's definitely better in semi-automatic than pump action. Like, pump action is just weak as shit, but it's still not good at all. I'm just hoping the aftermarket part that makes it dual wheel makes it even better. I mean, surely it would, right? You've got two of them. This thing ain't too bad in semi-auto, to be fair. It's usable, but pump action is just so bad. Oh, yeah, look at these iron sights, by the way. I've got the no-stock attachment on. Look at that, mate. That is so bad. I mean, what was I expecting, right? No, I didn't think it was going to be that good. But you are literally aiming through the stock. But fuck me. Don't even try and aim down sights. Alongside Modern Warfare 3 coming to Game Pass today, obviously, which we've already talked about, we've also got Season 5 of Modern Warfare 3 starting today. As of me recording this video, we're around about 4 hours out, so I'm not going to be making a Season 5 video until tomorrow, but it looks pretty promising so far. I think it's probably the weakest season for Modern Warfare 3, but that kind of makes sense because we're so close to Black Ops 6 now with the beta starting next month. But there's a decent amount of content this season which I'm looking forward to. One of the main things is the dual-wield Spaz 12, which is the reason why I'm using it today to get it leveled up and Interstellar. But yeah, a dual-wield Spaz 12 should at least make it a bit better. I'm expecting some kind of Spaz 12 buff this season as well. So with those two things coupled together, it should be a lot of fun, hopefully. How is that not a fucking kill? Do you see what I mean? I hit him 3 times with this shotgun. It's so bad. I mean, he did stim, but I don't think the stim actually went through because otherwise it would have come up with the icon around about my hip fire. So I think this thing is just that bad. Really? I just spawned here. Why are you... What? I just spawned here and they're spawning them with me. Oh my god. One of the things I'm looking forward to this season as well is a Saperi nerf in Warzone. It's quite funny that one of the things I'm looking forward to with a new content update is a nerf to an old weapon. How is this fucker not dead? But yeah, I mean, I'm not really asked about new content in Modern Warfare 3 anymore. I mean, we're coming to the end of the life cycle of the game. Black Ops 6 is around the corner and I've had my fun with this game and I've spoke my opinions on this game as well. I do genuinely believe that Modern Warfare 3 is a fun, underrated, well, not even underrated, I'd say overhated game, and the post-launch support for this game is probably the best we've seen since Modern Warfare 2019 at least. I mean, the post-launch support in Modern Warfare 2019 Black Ops Cold War was really solid, and then the other competition is Modern Warfare 2 and Vanguard, which is, we've talked about that. But I think the content for Modern Warfare 3 has been one of the best, one of the most fun content updates we've had as well, like, which is one of the most important things, right? I mean, I know Modern Warfare 3 basically has zero identity, and it's literally just an update in Modern Warfare 2, but it still doesn't negate how fun this multiplayer can be. You know, I've had my fun with Modern Warfare 3. I've got almost every single weapon Interstellar in the game. I think I'm missing, like, the Moors and the melee weapons. Other than that, I've done everything. And obviously, the Spaz 12 here as well, but this thing is just a piece of shit. I do have my issues with Modern Warfare 3. It's definitely not one of the best games we've ever had or anything like that, but I do think it's a very overhated game, and it does have a lot of fun to be had in here, especially with some of the wackier game modes they've done with this game, like the get high, the mutation, like that kind of shit is a lot of fun, and I do really like Sledgehammer for doing that, because it's just a nice breath of fresh air, you know. Like with all the other games we get, very serious, like regular COD like game modes and stuff, but with Sledgehammer's titles they're usually a lot more wacky, which I really enjoy. I think the main reason they brought back the STG is very similar to the Kar 98 for Warzone. I mean, everybody remembers the STG from Vanguard in Warzone. I mean, that's one of the only things that Vanguard actually contributed to the game was the STG. I mean, the main thing I'm looking forward to as well is the aftermarket parts this season. I've loved the aftermarket parts this year. I think it's been one of the best things they've done in COD in a long time. I really hope they continue this like weekly challenge thing going forwards with not necessarily just aftermarket parts, but I love something to go for every week. It does keep you coming back. But the thing I have to mention, if it's not going to be aftermarket parts, it has to be something worth it, like a camouflage, an attachment, like just something that it actually is worth going for, not just some shitty like default like urban camo. Wow, using the Kar 98 with a 2.5 times sight. You're so good. Round of applause for this guy, everybody. He's a fucking god. I went negative. I came top and I went, that's how fucking shit this thing is. I mean, I still got 45 kills, which is, it's alright, but I went negative, like, ugh. I've got it leveled up anyway, that's the main thing for me. I mean, as soon as the aftermarket part drops, I'm going to be using it. Hopefully they do buff this thing as well, because it definitely needs it. It's such a shame as well, because the Spaz 12 is such an iconic gun in COD. I mean, it dates all the way back to Black Ops 1, I believe, and it's been in a lot of COD games since. So to see it added to this game, and it's just ass, like... So yeah, as you can see in the top left there, 4 hours, 27 minutes left for Season 5. As soon as it does drop, I'm going to be starting my video coverage. Like I say, probably the STG first, but anything else that I want to make content on, it'll be starting from tomorrow. Any new maps, new modes, new weapons, aftermarket parts, whatever is going to be dropping today, I'm going to be covering in the next few days, and every week from then on, there will be at least an aftermarket part video every week. I haven't been doing them as much recently because I haven't really found the most recent aftermarket parts to be all that interesting. I mean, what did we get? Let's have a look. Yeah, we got this one, the Jack Gunslinger, which I think only increased the ammo in the Basilisk from Modern Warfare 2. Kind of shit. We got the Jack Vuch here, which I suppose I could have done a video on, but the challenges were ass. Oh, the Jack Thumper. I didn't do a video on that. Fuck. That was actually a good one. I missed out on that. I don't think I've actually covered an aftermarket part since this one, the Jack Requiem, which was week 2. So... it's been almost 6 weeks, well, I think over 6 weeks actually, since I last did an aftermarket part video. I mean, the Scimitar kit was a bit meh, I suppose. The Thumper kit, I should have done a video on. Sledgehammer, yeah, whatever, I guess. The Jack Vluch, I still haven't even got it, even with Warzone challenges. And then the Gunsling was a bit mid as well. I mean, the ones for this season sound pretty good, so I'll probably be doing them more often. But, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like I said, stick around for Season 5 coverage starting tomorrow. And yeah, with all that out of the way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.